SAPSD Expert Notes. Individual Purchase Order, IPO. 1. Executive Summary and Business Context. The Individual Purchase Order, IPO process is a specialized fulfillment strategy that sits between standard make-to-stock, MTS, and third-party sales, TAS. In an IPO scenario, a company does not manufacture the goods and does not keep them in general stock. Instead, when a customer places an order, the company purchases the specific goods from a vendor, unlike third-party sales, where the vendor ships directly to the customer. In an IPO scenario, the vendor ships the goods to the company, the selling entity. The company then receives the goods into a special stock segment, sales order stock, and subsequently delivers them to the customer. Key characteristics. Inventory ownership. The company takes legal possession of the goods. Goods receipt occurs. Stock segmentation. Goods are received as special stock E, sales order stock, linked specifically to the sales order line item. They are generally not available for other customers unless a stock transfer is performed. Delivery. The company performs the delivery, pick or pack or PGI, to the customer. Costing. Costs are collected on the sales order, if controlling is active, or tracked via the specific valuation of the special stock. Typical use cases. Selling high-value, non-stock items that require in-house quality inspection before shipment. Scenarios where the company wishes to use its own branded packaging, repacking, before delivering to the customer. Consolidating items from multiple vendors into a single customer shipment. 2. Process flow architecture. Understanding the document flow is critical for troubleshooting. 1. Sales order creation, VA01. User enters an order for an item designated as an IPO material. 2. Purchase requisition, PR, generation SAP, automatically generates a PR in the background upon saving the sales order. 3. Purchase order, PO, creation, ME21N, or ME57. The purchasing department converts the PR into a PO for the vendor. 4. Goods receipt, MIGO. Vendor delivers goods to the company. Goods are received into sales order stock, E5. Invoice receipt, MERO. Vendor invoice is verified against the PO6. Outbound delivery, VL01N. Delivery is created referencing the sales order. 7. Post goods issue, VL02N. Stock is decremented from special stock E. Cost of goods sold, COGS, is recognized. 8. Customer billing, VF01. Invoice is generated for the customer. 3. Master data prerequisites. To trigger the IPO process automatically, specific master data setups are required. 3. 1. Material master, MM01 or MM02. Item category group, sales. Sales org 2. View. This is the primary driver. It should be set to BANS, general item category group. Purchasing view must be active as the material will be procured. MRP views. While not strictly mandatory for the process flow if manually triggered, for automatic PR generation, MRP type, usually PD, should be set. 3. 2 vendor master, BP or XK01. A valid vendor record must exist for the purchasing organization. 3. 3 purchasing info record, ME11. Highly recommended to define the relationship between the material and the vendor, standard info record. This ensures that when the PR is converted to a PO, the price and vendor details are pulled automatically. 4. Configuration, the core consultant guide. This section details the engine room of the IPO process. You must verify these settings in SPRO. 4. 1 item category determination, VOV4. This is the bridge between master data and transactional data, sales document type, OR, standard order, item category group, BANC. Usage, blank, high-level item cat, blank, default item category, TAB. 4. 2 item category configuration, VOV7-TAB. Inspect the settings for item category TAB. This is distinct from TAS, third party. Billing relevance. A. Delivery-related billing. Note, in third-party TAS, this is usually F. Order-related billing. Pricing. X. Standard pricing. Schedule line allowed. Checked. Special stock. E. Orders on hand. This is the critical differentiator. It tells the system that inventory is managed at the sales order level. Create delivery group. Optional. Useful if you want to ship all IPO items together. 4. 3. Schedule line category determination. VOV5. The Item Category tab must propose a schedule line category that handles purchasing. Item Category, TAB, MRP, Type, PD, or Generic. Default Schedule Line Category, CB. 4. 4. Schedule Line Category Configuration, VOV6, CB. This is where the integration with Materials Management, happens. Movement Type, 601, Standard GD Goods Issue, Delivery. Order Type, NB, Standard Purchase Order. Item Category, 0, Standard. ACCT Assignment Cat M, End Cust. W, or OKDCO, or E, In.Cust. With KD Company. Consultant tip. If your system uses Colorado PA, and you want costs tracked against the sales order object, use E. If you simply want special stock handling, without complex controlling integration on the order, M is standard. Type of inquiry. Blank. This ensures a purchase requisition, PR, is generated, not a purchase order directly, which is rare. 4. 5. Copy control VTLA. Ensure copy controls exist from sales order, OR, to delivery, LF. The item category TAB must be maintained in the copy control rules. Update, document flow, must be active. 5. Detailed step-by-step execution and analysis. As a hands-on expert, you must know what happens under the hood at each step. Step 1. The sales order, VA01. Action. Enter material with item category group BANS. System logic. Finds item category TAB. Finds schedule line CB. Because CB has order type NB, the system calls the purchasing logic. Observation. Go to the Schedule Line tab. You will see the Purchase Requisition field populated with a number immediately after saving, or temporary ID before saving. Account Assignment. Look at the Procurement tab. You will see the sales order number and line item populated as the cost object. Step 2. Logistics Execution Purchasing, ME57 or ME21N. Action. The purchasing team sees the PR. Conversion. The PR is converted to a PO. PO data. Account Assignment tab. In the PO line item, the Account Assignment tab will show category M or E. The sales order number and item number will be hard-coded here. Implication. This ensures that when goods are received, they are tagged specifically for this sales order. Step 3. Goods Receipt, MIGO. Action. Receive goods against the PO. System Logic. Movement Type 101. Special Stock Indicator E. Physical Consequence. The stock is placed in the storage location, but is restricted. If you check stock in MMBE or MB52, it will appear under the Sales Order Stock column, not Unrestricted Use, plant level. Implication. You cannot deliver this stock to another customer unless you perform a transfer posting 411E. Step 4. Outbound Delivery, VL01N. Action. Create delivery for the sales order. Prerequisite. Goods receipt, Step 3, must be complete. If GR is not done, availability check will fail, and you cannot create the delivery. 0 quantity confirmed. System logic. The system checks availability, specifically in Special Stock E, for that sales order. Step 5. Post Goods Issue, VL02N. Action. Post Goods Issue, PGI. Movement Type, 601E. Goods issue from sales order stock. Accounting. Inventory is credited. COGS is debited. Step 6. Billing, VF01. Action. Create invoice. Source. The billing is created with reference to the delivery, unlike third party, which refers to the order. 6. Financial integration and accounting entries. This is where a good consultant becomes an expert. You must understand the value flow. 6. 1. Goods receipt. PO side. When the vendor delivers the goods, we recognize the inventory value. Debit. Inventory account, special stock. Credit. GR or IR clearing account. Note: the valuation price is taken from the PO, purchase order, net price. 6. 2. Invoice receipt, PO side. When the vendor sends the invoice. Debit, GR or IR clearing account. Credit, vendor account, accounts payable. Difference driven to price. Difference account if standard price is used, or stock value adjusted if moving average. 6. 3. Post-goods issue, sales side. When we ship to the customer. Debit, cost of goods sold, COGS. Credit, inventory account, special stock. Consultant note on profitability analysis, Colorado, PA. Because the costs are captured on the sales order, special stock, the COGS is recognized at the moment of PGI. The characteristics, customer, product, region, are passed to Colorado, PA. 6. 4. Customer billing, sales side. Debit, customer account, receivables. Credit, revenue account. 7. Comparative analysis, IPO, TAB, versus third-party, TAS. Many consultants confuse these. Here's the definitive difference table. Feature individual purchase order, TAB, third-party sales, TAS. Physical goods flow vendor, dollars to dollars. U dollars to dollars customer. Vendor dollars to dollars customer. Stock management. Yes. Special stock E. No. Purely financial flow. Delivery creation required. VL01N. Not required. No PGI. Billing relevance delivery related. Usually. Order related. Usually. Costing COGS triggered at PGI COGS triggered at invoice receipt. Miro. Control high. You inspect goods. Low. Blind dropship. Schedule line cat CBCS. Item category tab TAS. 8. Advanced troubleshooting and gotchas. This section addresses real-world issues you will face on a project. 8. 1. The delivery quantity is 0. Symptom: you try to create a delivery, VL01N, but the picked quantity is 0, or the item is not copyable. Cause: the goods receipt, MIGO, has not been posted yet. Fix: check MMBE. Is there stock in sales order stock? If not, harass the warehouse or purchasing team to post the GR. Technical check: check the availability check control, OVZ9. For special stock E, include purchase orders might be checked, but for actual delivery, physical stock is usually required. 8. 2. Valuation issues, moving average versus standard. Scenario: the PO price was different from the material master price. Explanation: special stock E is often valuated separately from plant stock. Configuration: check requirement class configuration, OST1 or OVZG. The valuation field, KZBWS, determines if the sales order stock has its own valuation strategy. M. Separate valuation with ref to sales document or project. A. Valuation without reference to sales document uses standard material price. 8. 3. Changing the vendor after sales order creation. Scenario: the sales order automatically picked vendor A from info record, but you need to buy from vendor B. Fix: 1. Best practice: change the source in the purchase requisition, ME52N, before creating the PO2. In sales order, you can manually overwrite the fixed vendor in the schedule line details of the sales order, provided the PO hasn't been created yet. 4. The completed status trap. Scenario: the sales order status remains being processed even after delivery. Reason: check the purchase requisition status. If the PR quantity was not fully converted to a PO, or if there are open quantities, the document flow remains open. 8. 5. Returns process for IPO. Scenario: customer returns the goods. Complexity: 1. PGR returns. Bring stock back into special stock E2. Decision, do you keep it? Or return to vendor. 3. Return to vendor. Requires a returns PO. Checkbox in PO line item. This debits the vendor and credits your special stock E9. Technical deep dive, ABAP or BAD. For scenarios where standard config is insufficient, use these enhancements. MV4, 5, AFZZ. User exit move field to Merrick. Use this to manipulate data passing from the sales order to the purchase requisition. Example: you want to pass a custom text from the sales order line item to the PR item text. EXIT SAPLME 59001, grouping of purchase requisitions for automatic PO creation. BADI MEPROCESSPOCUST, to validate or modify the purchase order created from the IPO requisition. 10. Implementation checklist. Use this checklist before go live to ensure your IPO process is bulletproof. 1. Account assignment. Verify schedule line CB. Uses account assignment M or E2. Material master. Verify item cat group BANC is set for all relevant materials. 3. Vendor info records. Are they maintained? If not, PRs will generate without vendors, causing purchasing delays. 4. Valuation class. Does the material master have a valuation class compatible with special stock? 5. Copy control. Does OR to LF include item category TAB? 6. Testing. Run a full cycle. SO, PR, PO, GR, delivery, PGI, billing, invoice receipt. Verify GL balances at every step. Summary for the consultant. To master individual purchase orders, do not view it merely as a sales process. It is a MMSD integration point. The most common failures in this process arise not from SD configuration, but from a lack of understanding of account assignment categories in the PO and valuation logic of special stock E. If you can confidently explain to a client why their COGS is posting differently for IPO versus standard sales, and how to fix a stock not available error when the warehouse clearly sees the item, hint, it's in the wrong stock segment, you have achieved expert status. 11. Appendix. T-code cheat sheet. Transaction description relevance to IPO. VOV7. Item category config define tab settings. Billing relevance. Special stock. VOV6. Schedule line. Config define CB settings. Order type. NB. ACCT ASGN CAF. NOAZ. 9. Availability check. Control configure logic for special stock e-checking. MMBE stock overview. View sales order stock versus plant stock. ME53. End display PR. Verify PR created from SO has correct data. MD04 stock or requirements list vital for seeing the link between SO and PR or PO. OMJJ movement types review config for 601E and 101E.